Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Celtics, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, Brooklyn, only 2 spots back.
Well, right now for Boston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Well, Richard, we could be in for a low-scoring game here. 2 teams that pride themselves on their defense.
Yes, but just because it's low scoring doesn't mean the quality of basketball isn't great. It's going to be more of a chess match than it is a track meet, though.
Brown with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Brown.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Johnson a screen on Holiday. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Right side, Holiday. Here he goes. And Holiday powers it home.
Oh, what a move by Drew. There's some sizzle to Holiday's game.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Can. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Pass to Claxton. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Now Johnson. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie outside. Clock is at 3. Over Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And granted, a deal that came down to the wire this summer. The Celtics got their man. Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yes, they did, B.A. As tough as it was to give up Marcus Smart for Boston, a chance to balance their roster and acquire a two-way tower in his prime.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Johnson. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bridges. Tatum pulls it in.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Down low. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful, you're trying to stop that.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 6. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
I mean, every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race.
Bridges misses.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Offensive board.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Tatum. And the layup is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Will it go? And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And the basket by Holiday.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. Dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is checked in for Finney Smith. Walker comes in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Brown, and the jam by Brown.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the basket by Boston. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Now Brown. Walker covering. And the jam by Brown.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by White. Here's Pritchard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie finds Walker. Shoots over Brown. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Back to Pritchard. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
At the line for the Celtics, Luke Cornette, shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. For 3, Bridges. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Ben Simmons is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Bridges in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
Now here's Simmons. He's scoreless. Lets it fly. Thomas misses. Here's Pritchard. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 6.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact, it just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Simmons with it. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Boston dictating the flow. On the wing, Tatum. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bridges. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. And it's Johnson in for Walker. That's good from Bridges. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by White. Thomas passes to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. No good that time. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. B.A.?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie. And the basket by Bridges.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in for Bridges. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Now here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Horford, a screen on Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. Got it. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Dinwiddie passes to Thomas. Dinwiddie with a screen on Brown. Here's Thomas. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Thomas has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Holiday. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Holiday. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 10 points.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
High arcing shot. Thomas, that's good.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Brooklyn, they're going to get tested next time out there. I'll tell you that. We'll see what they got playing a top-level team. Could be a learning moment. Could be an upset, or both.
I think they're going to get eaten up.
And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Nets.
Bad execution. You can give the defense a little credit, but I'm not gonna. Their offense has just been lazy. They're tired.
Yeah, lazy
and sleepy.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Shaq. I get it. The defense took them out of their rhythm. A little tired, lazy, I get it.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Claxton. No made baskets yet. Johnson with a bucket.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Celtics making their last shot. And that one's long.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The officials were right on top of that one.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Good on the second one.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Horford with a steal. Holiday with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism, Brown with a memorable finish.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by the Celtics.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. the ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
"90 seconds into the second half now.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Boston with the ball. And here's Holiday. And he gets that one. Holiday's got 14.
Terrific night for Holiday so far. And I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Johnson for three. Rebound Boston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Back to Bridges. Tatum with a steal. Here's Holiday. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Holiday. And stolen by Porzingis. To the middle. Kick out to Brown. Outside Holiday. Now Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dinwiddie against Brown. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Finney-Smith up top. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
With his shooting ability, Johnson is a great screener in the two-man game.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. So Boston ends up going with a new group. For 3, Dinwiddie nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Cornette sets a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Gets the 3 to fall. Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's closely guarded. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Shoots over White. And again, it's Brooklyn.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Cornette sets a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires from the wing. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Boston with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Ben Simmons. Mikal Bridges is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Driving inside. They recover it.
Gotta be careful shooting with Bridges roaming nearby because he's good at coming up with rejections.
Ben, he's checked in for Boston. And the Nets shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to O'Neal. And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Now White. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Thomas from downtown. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. That one on White.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Claxton, he's checked in for Walker. Mikhailuk's checked in for Boston. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Now here's White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. You know, when Derek White came into the league, he ran the point. Richard, things have changed since then.
Yeah, B.A. Since transitioning into more of a scoring role as a guard, White has not disappointed, taking more shots and seeing those scoring averages go up.
And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17- and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Assist, Peyton Pritchard.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room to the paint. Here's Bridges. Rebound Boston.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Pritchard. Cornette sets a screen. Pritchard, the pass to Mikhailuk. And the Celtics, another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. He takes it in. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's Pritchard. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Simmons. The Celtics also with a sub. Brissett's checked in for Mikhailuk. Claxton passes to Dinwiddie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Dinwiddie. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. And he lays it up and in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's White driving in. Here's Brissett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Bridges outside. Hauser grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the bucket is good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Dinwiddie with it. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Make your hell gaming.